Okay, here's the thing. I have not been in a happy place in life over the last few months. There's a lot of things going on in my life right now that have affected me a lot. A lot of it more than I expected it to, and most of, if not all of it, negatively. Even things that I was excited for haven't gone as planned. My big move has not gone exactly as I planned. My new place isn't as quiet as I wanted it to be. It actually feels like at times that I've never left the place I was living at previously, minus the sawmill. I haven't been able to do a lot of the things that I wanted to do since moving. My car issues just now finally got resolved once and for all. My new job isn't exactly what I wanted, and for the most part I'm on a shift that I really don't like, but I have to deal with, and I'm constantly dealing with idiots. Even worse, my dad's health is now in Uggsville, and no, I wish not to discuss it. There are stupid things happening with me. Long story short, stupid woman problems. Most of my audience is males younger than me anyway, so I don't expect you guys to know what I mean. And that's okay. I've always been weird to most of you guys anyway. I know that now. Which leads me to my 2019 plans concerning me here. There have been a lot of problems in this community here as of late, and along with the issues outside of here concerning me, it's making me think about a lot of things about myself. I think a lot of my problems is that I'm just not happy with a lot of things that's been going on. Here specifically, when I hear something someone says about me, I get curious as to what said person truly thinks about me. Because I want people to have a better perspective of me without believing things that is flat out garbage. Stuff like that's been going on for years. And I've tried to solve the problems and keep the peace while still being the happy yet sometimes critical dragon who just wants to see racing get better and voices her opinions on what can be done to make racing better, in her own opinion, and also associating with people that she believes has the same interest as her and making fun videos when the time allows. I, for the most part, have not been doing that as of late. The last few months hasn't exactly been fun. Showing concern over the health of a couple of different drivers, as well as that Yahoo we had as a CEO in NASCAR. Then defending myself against things said about me that everyone is convinced I overreacted badly to something that apparently, according to everyone, was a joke, or that I'm the joke. And now everyone wants to hate on me for defending myself. Me being a Fox hater is one thing, but all of these things in 2018 were on an extremely different level. It's not the only reason by far, but it's been these last few months and everything else that's making me think long and hard about what my future here will be. Because let's face it, I'm not exactly happy with how things have been going here either. 2015 is really where a lot of this started, with the major downfall of racing. Not just NASCAR, but all of motorsports. It was also around that time after 2015 that our NASCAR YouTube community started growing, and a lot of it for the good. But with that growth came the beginning of a lot of problems as well. For the longest time, the most popular reason to hate on me was because I was a Fox hater and preferred all the other networks that covered NASCAR to Fox, like NBC or ESPN or even TNT at times. Because, yeah, I prefer something everyone else doesn't. That's a legit reason. Then things started to get a bit out of hand over the last few months. It started when I was doing the searches for my comment response video project that is a holiday present to you guys. And long story short, I I discovered a quickly popular YouTube program, saw the live chats and conversations about me in all of them, saw a lot of things that weren't accurate, thought they were forming opinions of others about me without me knowing, and them not knowing the truth. And then I made a response video about that, voicing my displeasure. And then when the video came out, people went apecrap all over the video, not only in the comments sector, but also on Twitter. I was stunned. People thought I was attention hungry, crazy, dumb, desperate, and trying to be relevant again. I didn't even know I wasn't relevant. Apparently, according to most of you, I haven't been relevant in 5 to 6 years, much to my surprise. It got worse when an unintended controversy happened the day after, but that was the fault of both of us, both me and the main person in question. But it still bothers me that I had no idea that this is what people had thought about me and how they felt about me. Whether the original party that brings me up in these conversations was joking or not, it's like a lot of you actually hated on me for reasons I'm not even aware of. And whether that group was joking the entire time or not. It got worse when another person made a dumb tweet concerning me about a month later, and that snowballed into a less problematic problem, but one I attempted to fix. But by this point, everyone thought I was trying to instigate drama and was desperate for views. That's never been my intent. And then when people went crazy in the comments reaction video set to premiere, and the overall reactions were better than I had actually expected, and I'm glad I did it the way I did, but the fact it still has more dislikes than likes, and a lot of those dislikes came before it even premiered, is startling. Initially, it did not bother me that a lot of the new breed in this community had more subscribers and constant video views than me, even though I've been around here since late 2011. I had figured it was because those kind of YouTubers could upload on a daily basis or even a weekly basis, as to where I couldn't. But when all these revelations came out and was revealed to me, I wondered if it was that particular show and what they said about me formed others' opinions and ideals about me. According to everyone, the answer to that question is no. But in those who hate me for being me, and especially my voice. Yes, because I actually intended my voice to sound like this. I never even knew there was a problem with my voice until all this came out. But now I wonder if being me is what has hurt me. Is being who I am the reason I'm not popular amongst the community? Is being different from everyone else my weakness, so to speak? So I told you guys all that so I could tell you this. After that first initial controversial video of mine, a lot of people, including a close friend, my boyfriend, and a few YouTubian buddies, at least I think they're YouTubian buddies, advised me that I should or need to take a break from YouTube. I know I said in the comments video that I would like to get back into the YouTube game, but those particular comments in that video, for the most part, were made in October, before the huge part of all this craziness began. And after some thinking, I've decided that they were right. What I really need is to take a break from all this. So I'm going to take their advice. I feel distressed from all this and all these other things outside of here. Trying to do all these things inside and outside this community. Help and save and protect others. Defend myself from others. And making fun videos just for people to hate on them just for the heck of it. It makes me wonder if what that Raw Gator wannabe and that Instigator said were true.
I'm pretty sure if we got Ultimate Dragon 23 on this stream, we'd either get no views because everyone hates her, or a bunch of views just to see our.
Or it'd be a bunch of hate watching.
Exactly.
I don't think that's something that we're gonna really go to. So
No,
yeah, hopefully we don't.
Are the vast majority of my YouTubian buddies not buddies at all, but instead hate watchers, as that Instigator called them? I honestly don't know anymore. I really don't. If you saw that stupid community feature thingy we did not ask for, YouTube, you would have seen that my New Year's resolution was to learn how to be happy and to have fun again. I'm going to be honest, I feel like I've forgotten how to do that. For the longest time, this has been my escape from a lot of issues, especially outside of here. This community is what I use to associate with people I felt like were just like me. But now I know that even here I'm just too different from everyone else. Most of you guys like newer music, I like classic rock, most of you are into SpongeBob, and I'm into Pokemon. But in this community, I try to talk about any of my other interests, and people just complain about it. Because apparently, minus racing, every single other interest I've ever had, no one else is into. None of them. Heck, I can talk racing with people, and they'll still complain. For no reason. Are we supposed to talk about racing in the racing community? Either way, this does not mean you won't hear from me, but you'll be seeing a lot less of me. For example, I think I made something like 22 videos in 2018. We're going to get nowhere close to that this year. As a result of this decision and not trying to stress myself out while I think about my future, you're only going to see 2 videos from me this year. The finale to Dragon Knight's Mailbag, which will be out in March, and yes, I'll explain why in that movie it's the finale. And also my big project video for 2019, which I've been working on since September, and that will be out in May. There's a lot of things that I have to take care of in 2019. I want to get rid of these stupid woman problems and be a normal woman again, if that's even freaking possible. And with my luck, it's not. I want to make my new place better, if possible. And if that's not possible, find a new place myself that'll work for both me and my boyfriend. Because the place I'm at now was actually his decision. And I was into it at first, but it's reminded me a lot of the household, and and he knows I feel that way about that, so don't even try anything, please. But the main thing for me is what I said in my New Year's resolution post. I have to learn how to truly be happy again. And then on top of that, I have to decide what my future in everything is going to be. Well, that's all I'm going to say. That's all I really can say. It's an odd-numbered year, so surely it's going to suck. Heck, it's always been proven that it'll suck. So, let's just try to get through this year without much issue. And that's my final answer.